We have something very important that we need to discuss.
Are we ready for this?
Holy nightmare.
This, I wrote in the Insider last week or the week before, I think it was 2 weeks ago, about this unusual person that I met. In fact, it was unusual for people. I was at a speaking engagement in Chicago, and turns out there is someone there who really does not like to have soggy cereal. And so she, I even forget like exactly what the combination was now that I'm hyping it up. But it's basically she like pours milk, just a little bit of milk in at a time. Is that what it was? It was kind of a someone remind me in the chat, because now it was so unusual to me. Because
normally you pour your cereal in. Right?
And then the milk. Yes,
but
she does the milk first. That's right.
And then she adds the cereal a little at a time.
Right.
I love how Julie Brown is such a big fan. She already knows where Jason's coming in at this.
So, obviously, the best way
to
eat cereal is to keep it as crunchy as possible for as long as possible. Kim, for some, I think she may have been dropped on her head as a child.
No.
She pours the cereal, then she pours the milk, then she goes on a 2-week vacation. And then when she returns, she eats her cereal, which is blasphemy.
I am feeling a little lonely here. So I don't actually eat it like so soggy, but Paul.
Oh, please.
Paul.
You're backtracking now?
Well, no. I mean, I like it softer. I don't care for that dry crunch. I don't mind having the milk saturate the cereal. I think it's nice, especially like those mini wheats. I like those really soggy, actually.
Come on.
Is it just me and Paul on this? Are we going to be eating soggy cereal?
So
in September together,
Judy
Paul?
Also pours the milk in and then cereal just a little bit at a time.
See?
So,
okay.
Yeah, she's on my team. Nice try. So
Sorry,
Sarah, I don't know what Paul's thinking. Mary Beth obviously knows what it's all about. Rachel, Brenda. This is...
Oh, man. We are in the minority, but
Jody,
that's okay.
Jody says Team Kim, but only for shredded wheat and grape nuts. So
I'll take it.
People are hedging it. You know, it's like, that's all you can get.
You're so sweet, Jody. Trying to throw me like a half a bone. We'll take it.
Sarah says Team Oatmeal. Yeah, that is...
I mean, that's soggy.
Soggy,
right?
Yeah, there's no...
that's true.
Megan says no cereal shaming. Yeah.
It's true. I need to read Brene Brown right now.
I rarely win contests
totally
between us, so...
It's totally one of those things, and I have no idea how it started, but yeah, just the idea of like, I don't really need to eat it right away, so I'm going to do a few other things, and I'm going to come back to the table, and then
a few other things,
perfect.
Like raise 3 children, get a degree.
You have a lot of friends tonight. Do you feel good?
It is. Especially,
nice?
I think my monologue will kind of offset that.
Team no milk. So, hey, there's everybody here, Elle, right? You know?
I'm like this. Bill says sometimes I put dry cereal on my peanut butter sandwiches. What's the point without the crunch?
Maybe I have sensitive teeth. Maybe it's a physical challenge. Which all this time you've been kind of like making fun of me, and maybe it's like a physical ailment that.
Physical. Well, Julie said she shared the story with a diversity inclusion group to remind us there are lots of different perspectives and ways to do things. Which, if you read my article, that is the conclusion I ultimately came down to. Is that
many right ways?
That's right.
They say.
That's right. When we're not talking about moral arguments here.
Heidi!
Look at her. Just
me and you and Paul. We're going to start a party of soggy cereal.
I saw a thing today that said cereal is like the soup of the breakfast soup.
Oh,
it's the
that's
soup
like
of
the
breakfast.
Appetizer kind of thing. I like that.
Steven says my mom sometimes put cottage cheese on her cereal instead of milk.
Gross.
Yeah, I can't get behind that.
Cottage cheese is dairy. I mean, it is.
I know,
milky.
But it's like, yeah, I can't.
That's interesting.
Can't do it.
How about cereal at night? I mean,
I'm all for it.
Little Jerry
unless I want to sink into a shame spiral, I would have cereal 3 times a day.
Well, you should elaborate. It's complete sugar cereal in your world.
Not always. That's preference.
What do you consider healthy cereal?
I have cornflakes sometimes. I have Kix.
You mean Frosted Flakes?
Sometimes I have Frosted Flakes.
I'm pretty sure Kix actually
the
aren't that
cooler
healthy,
older brother of cornflakes. Well, oh hell, sprinkle cereal on your ice cream. I've done that before.
Yes.
Actually, we made several years ago. You can check our blog for this recipe. We made Captain Crunch Berry ice cream, and that was quite an elaborate process, and it turned out pretty good.
I'm reading Megan's message here about her sister eating Fruit Loops with OJ. Woo!
Although if you're gonna do it, Fruit Loops is the one to try it with.
It's already got the fruitiness.
You don't want to throw Cookie Crisp in there.
No.
With OJ.
Why don't you just have some toothpaste while you're at it?
So look at this. We got quite. I gotta say, you've got some fans. You've got some other mentally damaged people. But no, it's all good. It's all good.
Team Jason won tonight.
I did want to share.
I concede.
Someone, Julia Ranigan. I thought that's her name. Julia Ranigan, I think is her name. I want to get it right. Yeah, Ranigan. She sent me this picture of. She's so into this. I think it was her daughter bought her this bowl.
Yeah, this is
and
interesting.
It allows you to put the milk in one side, the cereal in the other, and then you can see there's a little thing at the bottom here. Let's see if I can. Right there. There's a little open area that you can move your cereal into the milk to. I mean, that's genius. And then if you look really carefully, the picture she originally sent was from Amazon, she told me, and then she took this one herself so I wouldn't run into copyright issues.
Aww.
And notice those Fruit Loops in the milk spell out a couple initials. Can you tell what they are?
Aww, EA.
EA.
That's not great.
So
you showed me this before, but you didn't tell me that. Awesome.
Yeah. So Julia, thank you for sharing that, and thank you to whoever who invented this. A man or woman after my own heart. That is for sure. All right. Well, let's. I'm glad it was kind of fun to start that out and get people fighting each other on this topic, but.